All right. Welcome into week 4 of the ABA podcast. As always, I am your host, AJ A-Town Miskinnis from the Montreal Tundra. Got my co-host, Andrew, Mr. ABA, the co-commish, Andrew Trainer. And it looks like our first guest of the night, he is the captain of the Columbus River Dragons. He is the admiral, the leader in points in the ABA. Gabe for the win. Spicy G Christopher. How we doing, boys?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, wonderful.
All right. All right. So, Andrew Trainer,
hmm
we're going to start off with the first segment, which is the review of week 3. Oh, wait,
Yep.
of week 4.
Yep. Already week 4.
Now get into it. Let's start off with the first game, the first ever 8 a.m. game.
Yeah.
Enforcers versus Griffins, huh?
Yeah. It was just pretty brutal game for the Griffins, you
Yeah,
know.
21-12. And every team was at full strength, had all of their players.
I know the Griffins had 5 people score in that game. That's a record for ABA.
What was your big takeaway from that game?
Um I think the Griffins gotta make a move.
Three ball hogs on one team.
Yeah. They gotta do something. They gotta blow it up over there, you know. A change needs to come if St. Louis wants to have any postseason success.
I like Noah, man.
I agree, man. I agree.
I'm just I feel like Matt's scared to make a change though. You know, I don't know.
I think this is the big question. We'll get into it after we do the reviews, but I think the Griffins are going to face an uphill battle, and I don't know if you can ride this one out. I don't know if you just play through it and you get out on the other side as the ABA champs. I don't think that happens. I think they need to make a change. But as
Yeah.
far as the enforcers go, another fucking long slog of a game. Gabe, what's your takeaway from the enforcers?
I like the Enforcers are. I wouldn't say they're the best team on paper, but like they have the best chemistry by far.
Yeah,
In the league, yeah. That's why I don't know. I just like I feel like you guys, the Tundra, or River Dragons now that me and Matt have that connection, I feel like maybe we could beat them down the road when it matters most in the playoffs.
hmm
But as of right now, I think it's the Enforcers and everyone's catching them. Everyone's trying to catch them, obviously.
I'm not talking too much, but I will say I think that the Tundra, I think the River Dragons can take the enforcers. They're 4-0. I don't think that they're like head and shoulders above every other team that's not the Griffins. Like I think the River Dragons with Newman can take them. I think they can. It was his first game. And I think the Tundra can give him a good fight too. I think that Max is really talented on the defensive end, and that gives them so many second chance opportunities that they can just take a shit ton of shots, you know?
hmm I think the
I think
enforcers. I think the enforcers are just like a really well put together team. Like I feel like they have all the pieces that they need. You know, there's maybe some areas where they're lacking, but I think overall they're just like the most solid.
I think what I'm curious to see is a player who I think the stat line is pretty concerning, and I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. Gabe, we can start with you. Noah Matovich in his big return, number 5 overall pick, 3 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, 2 for 20 from the field.
no help, no help.
You
Mm.
think no help, man? Trainer, what do you
I
think about it?
I
I think he
mean, I know Noah's a good player. You know, in the little scrimmage we ran after the games, he was showing out, but I just don't know what it is. Maybe it is no help.
So how do you stop the enforcers, do you think? Like, what do you think? How do you stop the enforcers?
I think the biggest key is taking care of the ball. Because I mean, I feel like I don't have the stats on me, but I feel like every game enforcers win the turnover battle probably.
They have, and
Yeah,
18 turnovers for the Griffins this game.
yeah. So I think
Everyone
that's a
on
huge
the
key.
enforcers had a steal. Every single person.
Yeah, just taking care of the ball, not making stupid turnovers. No easy buckets for them. Air balls that they can just put back are horrible.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking when I was watching the film, there were a good amount of buckets that did come off of steals, off of turnovers. And then there were some like when they get the ball on the check and they have to create offense, what are they doing?
Right.
You know
Look
what I mean?
down,
What are they doing?
dribble, pass, look down, dribble, pass. But
We're not calling anyone out.
Max is just dominant though.
Four
Yeah.
for 23 from the field. One of their players, 4 for 23 from the field. Max was 50%. He shot 14 times. Cam Block scored points. Like they score a well-rounded team. That's what
It's
it
like
is.
like the New York Islanders.
Like the New York Islanders. And if you know me, you know how much I love the New York Islanders. So I'm a big Enforcers fan.
I
Mm-hmm.
definitely think they're beatable though.
Oh, 100%. I don't know if they go undefeated, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
Well, they
Will
better
they
than
be
us.
they play the Tundra and they play the River Dragons again, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're losing one of those games.
Well, they might look into who they want to play in the playoffs though,
It's a good point. But
because
I
they
don't know if they're built like that. You know what I mean? Where they're like, okay, well, we're gonna go for the matchup we want.
like they might want to rather play you guys, or I don't know. They might rather play the Tundra than us in the first round, or they rather play
Yeah.
us than you guys in the first round. I don't know.
Right.
All
Kind of
I'm
up to
gonna
them.
say is Nolan Anson, who is we can give him hate, but he is a part of the rotation, is not gonna be here for that first week of playoffs, that first game, where it decides the automatic in the finals between 1 and 2.
Mm.
I think it's very, very realistic possibility that the enforcers could not make the final. And it might be a hot take right now, but I think it can
That's
happen.
crazy talk. That's crazy talk.
I mean, anything's possible in this league.
It could be a River Dragons Tundra final.
On paper, the preseason power rankings, enforcers were last. And I think still just looking at the names on their team, they don't seem like a powerhouse.
So then that leads me to my Griffins thing. Because on paper, I don't think it seems like they should be the worst team in the league.
Absolutely.
So what's wrong?
All players who have no chemistry.
So you
Yeah.
think, Gabe, that if they play the next 2 weeks and they get better chemistry,
Like I think next week
the
they should
enforcers?
start off with like a Noah, Nick, Jackson lineup.
Noah, Nick Jackson, you think you take Matt out of the lineup?
And I think I don't know because it's just like you need to get Noah to score, and I like Jackson and
Jackson can feed him the ball. Yeah.
I think Jackson not warming up last game had a big part to do with how he shot. Like you need to get those shots up to get feel. And he didn't do that because when he pulled up, we just started the game.
He was
So
Nike as well.
yeah, bro is like he's a good player, but just sometimes you got to find your stroke, and if you can't find it, then it's going to be
Every guy needs a Kobe, man.
exactly. But like in his return, 1-3-1, 1 for 15 from the field. When
Not
it's
bad.
not falling, it's not falling.
Yeah.
So now shifting away from the boring game that was really annoying to keep stats of to the most exciting game that everyone wants to talk about. The Tundra versus River Dragons. Another absolute fucking thriller of a game. These two teams always have a good one every time they face each other. What are our thoughts? Tundra 22, River Dragons 20, starting with Gabe.
it's a tough loss for sure. But I think like if we replay that game 10 times with the same first half the way it was, I think we win like 8 out of 10 times. But I don't know. It was just like a first full game with our full team. Nick, he's really not the smartest when it comes to waking up and going to bed. Um, and then I only my one regret would be not like putting Dan in more. I feel like, but
Mhm.
that's my one regret. I would say.
How did you handle subs during the game?
I told them to talk to each other about it. I didn't care who was in. Just they gotta communicate that.
Because with our team, we did it like Trina and Jimmy would switch in and out when they wanted.
I mean, I
Yep.
subbed myself out pretty early just because I realized like defensively, I'm not a good fit for that
We
matchup.
noticed that, and it was a smart call because you
Yeah.
noticed every single time, and it was a really like high IQ play right there. Because every time Newman or Nick had the ball and they were on you, they got a switch or some shit.
Yeah.
Immediately, Gabe was telling him take it, so that was a
Yeah.
really good adjustment.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to say, Trina, what are your thoughts on this game, especially
Oh,
because you were in it and you watched it
yeah.
progress?
I mean, it was just Tundra just started their shots started falling in the second half, And that's one of the things that's just like they could fall, they could not fall.
Yeah,
So
I think
yeah.
I think it comes down to like who's hot, right? In the
Right.
first half, Newman was on fire. In the second half, Belzy was on fire, and we closed out the game. You know, like if Newman hits those four threes in the second half, I think the River Dragons probably win that game. Like four threes in a row is crazy, and my perimeter defense is definitely a big part of it. But that bro's stroke is so fucking clean. It's like butter, bro. It's smooth. This motherfucker hit no threes the game before. I think he was like 0 for 5. So we were just like, AJ, you got that matchup. Your perimeter defense, like terrible effort. Not really going to matter. He's not going to be anything. Bro comes out, splashes four threes in my face. And then after halftime, I'm chasing this motherfucker on the perimeter and I'm out of the paint when you guys have the ball. And that's a big thing that I didn't want to happen, but it did. Luckily, we got hot. We got ball movement going, so we didn't have too much time to spend on defense. But it was a really, really entertaining game full of all the kinds of shit.
Jimmy kept saying he was like, yo, I think I can lock up Nick. And I don't know. My reaction was like, yeah, all right, you know.
Nick wasn't really aggressive
But
with him.
yeah, he kind of held his own, which
I
awesome.
think that maybe like he's gone now, but I think that maybe a big part of it is when Gabe would say, Prana, get on him, little boy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, take it at him. He wasn't saying that for Jimmy. And I feel like
Right.
Nick's the kind of player where he needs someone to tell him to go before
Yeah.
he goes, you know?
Right.
Like he's not gonna do that on his own,
But if he
especially
has
on his
if he
side.
has the green light,
He's
then
got to have the green light. And
right.
Trina, I don't know your history with Gabe if you want to get into it or not, but he's got it out for you. So every time that he got a matchup against you or someone else on his team got a matchup against you, he wanted them to go full on.
Yeah.
Recording in progress.
I mean, it could have
It could
been
have been.
part of it could have just been the matchup, you know.
And that's the thing though, like that's the high IQ stuff that we like to see from you, which like kind of makes you an indispensable part of our rotation.
Right.
Like we want to have guys that know the game. We want to have guys that can make adjustments when we need to. And that was an adjustment. We didn't make any like calls for Jimmy to come out or you to go in, or whatever.
Mhm.
Like you made that adjustment on your own because you realized this isn't a trainer game. Like
Right.
Newman could back down me, and I'm the biggest guy on our team. You know, like he's a fucking force. And actually, Gabe, I'd be curious to get your thoughts on how your boy Matt Newman did. 11 points, 2 rebounds, 7 for 14 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3 point or 2 point.
That's my boy right there. I knew after like last week I was like, because I've seen him play. We've played together so many times. We play together pretty much every day, me and Matt. So after that first week, I was like, bro, this sucks because I knew everyone was gonna be like, think he's so bad because of what they saw. But like I knew he was way better than he was in that game against the Enforcers, and I was like, oh, just wait, he's gonna have a hell of a game this week. I knew he was gonna have a good game. I was telling him before, I was like, they don't think you can shoot threes, bro. Shoot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. He definitely showed flashes his first game, but I was still like, not confident that there was really anything there.
it's just the ball IQ. It's just the IQ. Because when we've just played pickup so many times, bro. You just know what to do.
Yeah.
You could tell that he had like I'm with Trina on that boat. You could tell he's got potential, but I just viewed him as another project of yours, like Dan or like Nick. I didn't view him as like a legit player, but he is a legit player, and I admit it, man. I was wrong. Like I'll correct myself from the last pod. Like that man impressed me. He outplayed me, and honestly, man, I really would like to see him do it again against the Griffins. I know like we say like we want to see the Griffins finally get a win, but if I can give player of the week to Matt Newman, I would very much like to do that.
I wonder who's gonna be guarding him this week.
That's a good question, man.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I think Matt said Nick can't play.
Yeah. I think I heard that.
No, Nick Vaughn is a huge fucking blow to that team.
So it's like I don't know about that, but
Maybe Matt. I
He's in
mean,
the depoy combo, bro. Like he
if
is.
Matt's on me, then Noah's on or
I
I don't
think you
know.
put Matt on Matt action, but
Like,
it's just
I
tough.
feel like Matt's gonna want to cover Gabe though.
Yeah.
If
we
Nick's
cover
not
the-
there, then I don't know.
Either way, it's like a double-headed dragon. Like you can take care of one,
You
but the
can't
other
put
one's
Jackson Shobowie on him. We know that.
the X factor is like I don't know. We're just gonna have to have like I'm just gonna have like Dan or like Nick. Either of them, just they have to be like very important. They have to be big this game. I need to see a big game from them.
Dan can low key. I think he hits a shot from beyond the arc.
He gets scared that me or Matt are gonna yell at him. We were telling him, bro, we're not
Yeah.
gonna yell at him. We can
One
only
shot taken last game.
No, but
Bro,
like in
bro
the
needs to start pulling more, you know?
yeah.
I heard a little chatter about after the game, Dan Kelly playing pickup, and Dan Kelly actually beat two ABA players one-on-ones.
I did. Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes.
He's an iso ball guy.
And honestly, like, but that's the thing. Like, ISO ball guys, I know coming into the league, I was an ISO ball guy. I only ever really did 1v1s and like I wasn't really like a super big passing teammate. And
Mhm.
now I'm like all pass, no shot.
Now one would say you pass too much now.
Exactly, bro. Like, shit. All right. I think now is a good time to transition into the next segment of this podcast. We did the previews, or we did the reviews, and now we're gonna do award race talk. So
Where is everyone?
I'm there's a couple people that are gonna come on later. Actually, I got a message.
Who's three? It's just us three.
He wants me to. Oh shit. Hold on. I Max is texting me right now, but let's start off with MVP. Gabe, Andrew Trina, what are your thoughts?
I think it's Max.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's Max. I mean, he's won player of the week for 4 weeks in a row. That's already like he's already won half of them. So
I'm just
Over.
going for the scoring title now at this point.
Yeah.
Who else would you put in that conversation though? Because I feel like I have three people in mind.
It'd probably be me, Max, and Ashton.
Yeah. I think those are the only three who are like you can make an argument for really.
Because my back hurts so bad after the first 2 weeks.
I really do think
Yeah.
Ashton has put himself in the conversation, but Gabe, I think you're sleeping on yourself a little bit. Because when I think of MVP, like if we do this the way I think we're gonna do this, which is you have three finalists and then everybody votes, I would vote with who is the most crucial to their team. And even though you got Newman, and I know Newman can ball, I still think you're the most crucial player on your team. Like you take Gabe off of the River Dragons, I think it's worse than if you take Max off the Enforcers or Ashton off the Tundra. and that's where the value comes into play.
Well, because like I don't want to like put myself up. But I feel like I can do it pretty much everything. I could pass. I can get rebounds. Like I think my rebounding is the most underrated part of my game. I think my defense.
I think it is. I think it is, and I think that the thing with you, which like granted the past 2 weeks have been pretty rough with it, but when you look at like the league lead in the positive categories like points, rebounds, you're right up there. Blocks, you're up there. You've been getting blocks pretty consistently, steals, like everything Max does, you are right there with him. And the thing that kind of tips it for me is turnovers. He has 12 turnovers, which is good for third in the league, like third worst in the league.
Mm.
Gabe only has 10, and in this past game, he had none.
That's big.
Like 0 turnovers. This guy has gotten that shit in check, and every game it feels like Max is turning the ball over, but it doesn't really matter so much because he's causing so many on the other.
Correct you, but didn't I airball it twice and you put 2 layups up last game?
I don't count air balls as turnovers.
They're shot attempts.
They're shot attempts.
But I mean, yeah.
All right. I mean, that's pretty much a pass to you though. But okay.
Anytime you can get more assists than turnovers, you're making an impact in the game.
He's got like such a big handprint on the game. I think that he has to be like he's my MVP. I understand why people would go Max, but I would go Gabe. And honestly, like Belzy's not that far behind Max in my eyes.
Like a Dan, Matt, and Nick lineup is just lost.
If
Like
you
Matt
put
was saying,
if you
like,
put
like-
Max on the River Dragons, like bro, I'm sorry, they probably don't have many wins.
Because my strat for what was going to happen for last week that Matt we decided not to do it. I was going to actually sit out the first couple minutes of the game.
Really?
I was gonna and come in as a sub. Matt was like, "Bro, we don't know. We wouldn't know what to do if we don't because you're like our point guard."
We have joining us now, Commish, star point guard for the Kentucky Enforcers and star referee Tommy Lynch.
How do I make it so I see everybody's screens?
He's like Scott Foster.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
Scott Foster pulled up.
Bruh.
Real quick, because you weren't here when we did the review session. What are your thoughts on big takeaways from both games?
They were good, yeah.
They were good.
Can you back up?
Huh?
Your face is the whole screen.
I want that to be just the fucking thumbnail for the pod. Just a big ass face.
How do I?
I want Dan. Somebody message Dan.
Dan,
What?
Climbing right now?
No. Closes
not?
at 10. Actually, he is, but yeah, he wouldn't be able to.
well, have him like do it while he's climbing.
Do it upside down. Oh,
It's huge.
derivatives, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no.
I never did it. Man.
Bro's dog's on the ball.
Oh my.
All right. Next topic.
All right. Well, we're doing award races right now.
Max and everyone else is catching them.
Who is
I'm trying to
22J?
catch them.
Oh, brother.
No.
Oh, brother.
And actually, this is one of the only people that I respect.
Who is
That's good, boys.
22J?
What's up, Nolan?
The 2, AJ. 2 and 2. You brought
Oh,
it back from 0 and
okay.
2. Let's go.
I mean, it would have been. It's better than 0 and 4. I mean, not throwing shade, but yeah.
Yo,
Bro's
you
frozen.
what the hell? You got like
He can't-
slobber on your face.
Close up.
Yo, this
Oh,
dude's
there we go.
frozen.
Now I can see everybody.
Nice. Nolan is frozen.
Good.
Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
Like he was on the court, frozen
Oh,
last week.
Yo, what'd you say to me, dude? I led the league in assists this past weekend. What do you mean?
think-
I was frozen on the court.
He
I
did.
think
He
come
had 5
All-Star
assists.
break, I'll be able to dunk.
You're gonna
Okay.
All right.
AJ, I think you deserve an I deserve an apology from you for slandering me.
You're not.
I don't think
what?
he does.
Nolan, no. You know what, buddy? Is he frozen again?
Yeah, probably.
He left.
He's gone.
This man cannot afford Wi-Fi.
Where
No,
he be-
no,
bro,
no.
he's on Ward Road. Like, I don't believe that the Wi-Fi is
Every time we used to play Xbox with him, bro, he'd always lag out of every game we ever played.
Nolan had the worst shooting percentage on his team.
He did. He did.
Yeah, I don't think he deserves an apology at all.
I'm not gonna apologize to a guy who shot 4 for 23. Yes, he had 5 assists. And yes,
He's
his
had
ball
4
movement
for
was pretty
23.
good. But he also went on vacation a lot during that game, and nobody was fucking saying anything.
Only thing I'll say what sucks about Matt, the only thing is that his endurance is not very good. So literally in the second half, it was like he was like, "Bro, take it." I was trying to not
Yeah.
shoot a lot.
That could be a
Oh,
big
Matt Dillon.
factor. Yeah.
By the way, Gabe, just while we're talking about MVP real quick, your lead in terms of points, you have 51 points. The next closest is Max and Ashton with 37. You know, like, that is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And you are 1 point behind, or 1 rebound behind in terms of 2 rebounds behind the leader. You're third. Like,
You
come
want to
on.
know what's crazy? I think I could have Gabe numbers if I took his volume.
That is kind of a wild take.
I think Tom is underutilized though.
I do agree with that, though. I think he's the best shooter on the Enforcers, and I don't think it's particularly close.
Didn't have as many rebounds, or he wouldn't be as good as defense as me though. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming.
I'd be better at defense.
No.
Well, you're going to have your hands full this week, Tom.
Blocks, steals, everything.
You're lucky
Hands
my
full of what,
Wi-Fi is
balls?
doo-doo. Well, get your ass over here and use my Wi-Fi. I don't give a shit.
All right, I'm back.
Motherfucker's dying. Tom, we need a better
Hey,
close.
so what are we talking about?
I'm just lucky we don't play at night, because then I'd be bad
You
for
were
y'all.
so Nolan. I want to hear real quick before you die again. Well, you jump on. What are your biggest takeaways from this past week's games?
Frozen.
Oh my God.
He can just like be a spectator from now on.
We can just have him on as a fucking poster board
Sit
We
there
should
and
get a
like
Nolan Anson cutout.
and bring it to the games.
Yeah.
yeah, his
I'd
head on
probably
his
play
stick.
better defense, honestly.
Oh, woo!
So what do you say?
Wait, I just got back. What did AJ say? What the takeaways of the game were?
What were your biggest takeaways from this weekend?
I like the way that we moved the ball. We had a lot more assists than usual. We didn't really play that ISO ball. We were passing a lot more. Actually, I think all of my buckets were jumpers. Tom had some nice jumpers too. Thought we played pretty solid defense. So yeah.
What are your biggest takeaway from River Dragons Tundra?
It was a very efficient game, and I'm not scared of either team. That's my biggest takeaway.
Really?
I'm not. Why would I be scared of your team, AJ?
Look at Gabe right
Why
now.
would I be
You can't
scared
even
of-
see that, can you?
I can't see Gabe.
Bro's
What is
flipping the
it?
ball.
Oh, what? No offense. No offense, Gabe. It's just
Nolan, I'm not even gonna
Sorry.
lie. I don't think you can defend Matt Newman.
okay.
I don't think so.
How do you do against us? How do you do against us?
That was his first game. It was a warm-up game.
AJ, I'm sorry. I think every person on my team can close out, pal. The only reason
I
he scored
held
9
him to
points is
0
because he
threes in the
closed
second
out.
half.
Good close
Congrats.
out, though. Good close out.
Yeah, it's just like another Lucas Matovich scenario where he's just making his shots over here.
AJ's the most. AJ stinks at defense, dude. He stinks at perimeter defense. That dude's got no cardio.
So then,
Okay.
are you gonna take advantage of that?
Yeah,
I
hell
don't
yeah,
think
I'm
your
gonna take
team is the
advantage
team
of
that's suited to take advantage of that.
it. Okay, and we'll just shove it down your throat like we did last time, pal.
No.
Shove this big schlong down your throat, dude.
That's outrageous.
That's crazy, bro.
I'm just speaking facts. I'm speaking facts. You told him you were scared of him, dude.
Not scared anymore.
Are you gonna play scared? Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
My biggest issue though is I don't take any shots, bro.
Okay, that seems like a you problem.
I don't shoot.
Why?
He just said my
Okay.
biggest issue.
Hey, it's a you
That sounds
problem.
like a you problem. I said it's my problem.
Does. Oh well.
Matt just messaged me
Looks
to
like
say
you're gonna be getting 4 points this weekend.
Matt messaged me to say that if we lose this week, me and you are done.
Yo, he's
Yeah,
breaking
I
up
mean, if
with
you
you?
guys lose to a winless team, that's kind of sad. I would agree with that.
If we lose this week, he said, quote unquote, if we lose this week, I'm retiring.
He's got that game mindset.
What? Win with nothing? Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Walk away when you're losing.
So,
Yeah,
what are we
right.
thinking for
Man, the comeback
in terms
champion.
of this upcoming
We're
week?
champion.
Let's do a quick preview, and I want to start with the game that is kind of most interesting to me that I'm not playing.
Yeah,
in.
Griffin's River Dragons, bro. That's the
Griffin's River Dragons.
Yeah, that's a real matinee. That
Well,
game.
but this is the thing, bro.
Combined record 2-6. What a matinee game.
Man, you need to shut the hell up, man. You're talking down to an 0-4 team. That is so terrible, bro.
You said it was an interesting game, dude.
Because I'm interested in seeing how it goes.
AJ, that's the only other game, dude. That's the only other game.
Yeah.
Dog shit host.
Bro, Nolan, what are your thoughts on that game? Do you think the Griffins can win that game?
Dude, I'm not even going to be showing up. It's the 8 a.m. game, right?
Is it?
Yep.
So they're playing at 8 and then we're playing at 9?
You think I'm showing up that early to watch that game?
I am. I'm the scorekeeper.
I think
Oh, wow. That's the only thing you're good at doing, right?
All right. Okay.
A-Town
Yeah.
down.
dude, I want the Griffins to win, but they can't. Like, they're not gonna.
I want the Griffins to win too. I don't know how they do it, but I hope they do.
Smiling, Tom.
What?
On my
He
screen,
was
you were just
frozen.
smiling.
Yeah, you were frozen. You were just like.
Okay.
I'm doing
So,
math homework. I'm
let-
using photo math.
Wow.
Let's
hey.
do this.
Whoa.
Let's do this. Gabe, what are your thoughts on how Tundra Enforcers is going to play out? Because you're one of the people in here that's not in the game.
To be honest, I don't really care.
This podcast is shit. I was right.
As long as the enforcers win.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
All love, Gabe. All love, Gabe.
All right.
Because I want the 2 seed, dude.
Bro, come on.
Don't blame
All
him.
right.
Don't blame him.
Nolan, how do you think it's going to go down? I feel like I already know this answer.
Oh, you already know the answer, pal. It's going to be like a beatdown like it was the other week when we played you. Ashton's going to lock down Bells. Yeah, I'm going to lock down you again. You can get however many rebounds you want, pal. Problem is that you can't score against me, all right? You had like 2 layups against me last time. That's fine. That's fine, dude. Like I said, dude, you're a low-volume shooter, dude. You're going to get like 2 points against me. Think I'm scared of you? I'm not scared. You can shake your head all you want, pal. You're 2-2. I outscored you last game. I played you. So I'm ready for it. We're ready for it. Oh, Tom's going to be on Jimmy or Trina? That's laughable. That's laughable. Or we'll have Tom on you again. That's fine.
It's gonna be crazy on Saturday when Nolan's talking all this, but he's gonna be suiting up in a Griffins uniform.
Oh, he's dropping it. He's dropping it.
What?
He probably
You wanna-
wasn't supposed to say anything.
Is that an
Look at
ABA
the
leak
crazy-
right there from the commissioner?
You want to hear something crazy?
He wasn't supposed to say anything.
Max is not trading me. I don't
A
know.
Griffin,
Oh,
Griffin
just like an A trade for Noah trade that you texted me a few weeks ago, right, Trina? Are you gonna go to the Griffins trade? Because that you said that the Griffins would win that trade, which is laughable.
They need something to change up.
Oh, so they trade their best shooter for a trader who
What?
averages
Whoa.
two
Best
hits on the
shooter.
That's
backboards
not
a
the
game.
leak that he's saying now.
Per
He's leaking
report,
the U trade.
this is a report.
2 for
I'm
20.
not getting traded.
I'm just saying
If Max trades me, that's a big mistake.
1 for 12
He
from the
said that he
field is
wouldn't
their
want to
best
break up the
shooter.
team. A-Train, what have you done?
2 for I didn't shoot 2 for 20.
He shot 50% last game.
Fair enough. What do you average? Do you average less than a point per game, though, don't you?
I think it's 1.
Oh, there you go. You're moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Last game wasn't an A-Train game, though, Nolan. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it was
Gabe,
just an Ashton game. It was
I think
literally
Gabe was
just an
trying to
Ashton
say
game. He
something.
carried you guys' coattails.
Stop it.
Oh,
Jimmy hit
you can't tell
two
me
huge
otherwise.
threes. I don't want to hear it, bro.
it was 6-2 and
And
made it
who
6-6.
scored down the line? And who scored almost every point in the second half for
Jimmy
y'all?
started the rally. Him coming off the bench and knocking those
No.
threes.
So who scored the points in the
brought
first
us right
half?
back in.
No.
It was
Jimmy tied the
6-2 and he
game.
made it
It
6-6.
was
How would you explain that?
it was 6-6. And then Newman hit a few more. Gabe hit one. Nick was even getting on, and they were up 16-8. And from then on, it was just Ashton. It was
So
just
Belzy
Ashton.
was the only
Really
person
carried
who
you guys.
scored.
In the second half,
in
he had
the
like
second
2.
half, yeah. You might have had a few layups, AJ, but congrats. Like Belzy did the heavy lifting. Let's be real here.
I'm not
If
debating
Belzy
that,
didn't-
but again,
you need. I love that you need. You're gonna need a 19-point game from Belzy for you guys to win against us this weekend.
that's ridiculous.
There's a message I got.
Ridiculous. We
you
whooped
saying,
your
Gabe?
guys' ass. We whooped your guys'
Let him
ass
talk.
last
Let
week,
him talk,
and he
Nolan.
shot,
Let him
and he
talk.
shot terribly.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
just
that's right.
Let me finish my idea. You shitty ass.
Finish your
host.
idea, because then we gotta transition to the second half of the pod.
I'm done. Gabe, speak.
All right. I got an inquiry from Noah. That's all I'm going to say.
That's big.
Who would you trade?
And on that note,
That's
I would
big.
like to
That brings us into the second
transition
half.
to the second half of the pod, and Max just joined. All right, as people join back in, welcome back to the ABA Week 4 pod. I would like to take a moment to thank our gracious sponsors for giving us the time of day. As always, Walmart for funding everything that we do in the ABA. I'd like to thank Golf Galaxy for giving this lovely host the income he needs to buy the stuff to help out for school and for college and whatever. And also, we would like to thank Dick's Sporting Goods, Viagra, Vagisil, all the fixins. And I think we have one more sponsor. Don't know if Train is on right now, but you know what? I'm just going to say it. Checkers, officially sponsored, not sponsored.
Yes, sir.
Would
Yeah,
like
buddy.
to thank them for making food,
AJ,
which I've never
AJ,
had,
I
but
have
I've
a
heard
question.
very
I have
good
a
things
question,
about.
AJ. Did your sister secure the Vagisil sponsorship?
I will not comment on who secured what sponsorship, but I do know someone that closed the deal. All right. So let's do a little. Oh, yeah, there it is. I was looking for it. Would like to thank Flossers for keeping our teeth and gums clean. And I would also like to thank Apollo for chilling in the background while we do the pod. Okay. So, Ashton and Max, you guys are on. What are our thoughts? Nolan has already made it very, very clear that he thinks that if Ashton doesn't put up 19
I was
points
gonna
on
say,
Saturday, the
he
Tundra
can-
are losing.
Nah, ain't no way.
You don't think it's possible? Like,
First of all, it's a done deal. I'm already scoring 12 again for the third week in a row.
Okay. Yo, didn't you shoot 3 for 19 against us, Belzy?
Bro,
Didn't you
I
shoot
don't.
3 for 19 against
You know how
us?
windy it was
Bro,
that game?
I just shot 4 for 7, bro.
It was so windy
Yeah,
that game.
Hot streak.
Yeah, we're a different beast, dude.
You're coming off back to back.
Ashton, you're gonna have Max on you, dude. You actually think you're gonna have the space that you had last game? That's crazy. That's crazy. We defend like no other team in the league. Look at our point differential.
What?
He's
3 weeks ago, listen. 3 weeks ago, our team was not molded together. We were not in the right mind state to play as a team.
Oh, okay.
It is week 5. That's how it is. Oh my God. I'm gonna hit all my shots.
I'm hearing our excuses for your.
I'm gonna hit 5 threes this time. I'll break the record again.
Oh, but he's getting hot.
I will break the record again. And
Are you
I'll look
okay
right
with
at
that,
you
dude?
and say, this is on you. When you
Do you need
lose,
some
just remember.
Vagisil, Velzy?
Say what?
Do you need some Vagisil, Velzy? I know it's a sponsor.
I know you're gonna need some fucking ankle bracelets after I'm done with you, bro.
Okay. All love Velzy. All love.
Max, I feel like you're someone who's a very grounded person on the Enforcers, who lives in somewhat of a realm of reality. What are your thoughts on this game? Like your keys to victory, and how do you feel it's going to go down?
Well, recently playing against you and Ashton, 2v2, it made me realize that I can't guard you both at once. So I'm gonna have to guard whoever's hot during the game. So it's all gonna be depending on if you guys can both be hitting your shots at the same time. I think if you guys can be like that dynamic duo of the league and just be consistent off ball with one another, it's gonna be really tough. But we got capable defenders. I don't think we're gonna make it easy for you. So yeah, I think if we wear you down, it's gonna be clips. Personally.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, Max. AJ's gonna be shitting his pants 10 minutes before the game. Oh no, Max is hungry. Oh.
Bro, after today, me and AJ were looking like Shaq and Kobe out there. It looked like a scary
let me just
sight.
say,
me
and Jimmy lost.
Too bad you have to throw on Trina and ruin that chemistry.
Like, I don't know.
Nolan, do you honestly think if you get a Trina matchup that's wraps?
Yeah.
Hey, you're still scared of that 1v1, Nolan.
Trina, I can bench press you 9 times, pal. I don't want to hear it. You weigh like 125, dude.
My heart's 95 of those pounds.
Oh, okay.
All right. I feel like now is a good time to go around do one of our weekly segments, predictions. So we're gonna start with the game, the early morning game. We're gonna go around, get our predictions real quick. River Dragons, Griffins, winner, player of the game from each person. We'll start with my co-host Andrew Trina. Go.
Oh, what? I was distracted. River Dragons, Griffins first.
Mm-hmm.
It's really up in the air for me right now. But I'm just gonna have to go.
Air.
Hey, it's my turn to talk, buddy.
I'm just hey.
I mean, right now, I definitely got to give it to River Dragons. They gave us a really tough matchup. Although the last time River Dragons and Griffins played, it was the Griffins' closest win. It went to overtime. So I'm not counting them out yet.
Mm-hmm. What would be your player of the game be?
I think we see Gabe come back.
Mm-hmm.
Harder this week. Last week was Matt's week. I think I think he's still going to be a big part of the game, but I don't think he's going to be the whole team.
Okay. Nolan, what do you think?
In progress.
I think the River Dragons. Well, somebody's echoing.
That was Gabe. It's done now.
Okay.
River Dragons player of the game?
Yeah, I agree with Trina. Gabe bounce back game. Griffins lose by 7. 21-14 River Dragons.
Bro, I hate the Griffins with a passion.
Why? How can you hate a 0-14?
Everyone, they just play like I don't know.
All right. Velzy, you're up. What you got?
Ooh. I low-key got the River Dragons. They did have us on the ropes 16-8, before I had something to say about it. But, I mean...
Let's do it again.
3 for 19.
Who you guys player of the game?
I'm not hopping on the wagon, but I also think it's going to be Gabe. I think I pissed him off. And I think he's going to come back with a vengeance. And I think he's going to be mean on Saturday.
That's a good point. Max?
I hate to say it, but I think it's gonna be the River Dragons. Like I feel like we're all hating on the Griffins because they're they're ass right now. They're just ass. So someone needs to say it so they can step it up. Like they just need to get something going here before the playoffs start.
Like I said, Noah made an inquiry to me and said something I can't say right now.
Oh,
Who you giving
Max,
up,
who would your
Gabe?
player of the game be? Would it be Gabe or Newman? Because I don't Stan Kelly.
I mean, like if they don't close out on Newman, it could go to him. But I think Gabe's gonna take it personal.
Don't worry, it's just AJ Max that can't close out. Don't worry.
Tommy, what you got?
Shitting on his own team.
River Dragons, because
You can talk about
the Griffins haven't
So you win.
scored that many points ever.
Hey, he scored 20 against us.
You got player of the game?
I think the only capable person of getting a player of the game on the River Dragons is Gabe.
Fair point. Fair point. Gabe, do you want to pick this game? I mean, you're in it.
I'm gonna say Griffins.
And then who will your player of the game be if the Griffins win?
Noah.
Noah?
No.
Oh, he just tried to get him to join his team, dude.
I think that would be crazy. I think that would be
a
crazy.
fee in place.
I'm gonna say this. I do really respect the River Dragons, bro. And I think the Griffins can hang with them. They did last time, but last time they didn't have Newman. He's a difference maker. I'm telling you. I got the River Dragons. Sadly, the Griffins go to 0-5. Maybe they make a move to get over the hump. My player of the
The
game is
Cleveland Browns.
My player of the game is Newman. He's a difference maker, man. Like
I would-
Gabe will find him, and that motherfucker will score. I'm telling you. Even
been-
if
I've
Gabe
been
doesn't
hyping
find
up-
him, we know he's got good ISO ball technique. So
I've
I
been
think
hyping
that
up
we
Noah
can
for
see it.
months. I don't know. His value's at an all-time low. If he wants anything crazy, then he can go suck my balls.
What?
I do think Noah Matovich could be on the move though if they lose again.
They have just too many ball handlers. Like too many big ball handlers.
They need
handlers.
Big
some
ball
role players
handlers,
on
no
that team, though.
passers.
They need some role
And
players
I
on
think-
that team.
I think almost like a Nick DeAndre would be perfect.
I actually think that would make
No,
sense.
you're gonna trade your boy, dude. The guy you brought to the league, you're gonna trade him like that? Where's the
I'm just
loyalty
saying.
in that, Gabe?
I'm just
I-
saying, like
Oh,
that'd be perfect for them. That's perfect. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm trading him.
Okay,
I'm just saying that's what they need. Is like a facilitator, like someone who can just like
okay, Gabe.
the middle.
Okay, Gabe.
All right, moving on to predictions for the main event game. Tundra versus Enforcers. Gabe, who you got? Who you got player of the week?
Enforcers 21-3.
Hey,
And
yes, sir.
Max getting in player of the week again. He's gonna score 21 points.
Oh, no.
Yo, what
On,
the
A-
hell?
on AJ's head. On AJ's head.
Yes, sir. On his head. Don't
All
worry.
right.
He's gonna give him a face.
AJ's gonna secure a Tampax sponsorship once Max is done with them.
We've been working on that one, Nolan. I will get back to you next week if we get it or not. Tom, what you got?
I got Tundra. Give me Tundra.
I hate you, bro.
I love
Rumor
it,
has
Tom.
it Tommy Lynch is skipping because he doesn't want to go.
Yo, Tom, I'll fight you.
Wait,
Don't do that.
I'm just playing. I'll
Tom,
go.
we'll release you, Tom, if you do that.
Oh,
Do it,
big
dude.
No,
Trade me to any other team.
The third stringer
Every team
talking
I get
like the
traded to,
captain right now.
I was kidding. Please don't trade me.
Just said he wants out.
I'm just saying
Okay,
I could
fair
win
enough.
with any team in the league right now.
So, Tom, if the Tundra
Oh.
win, like you're saying, who's player of the game?
Probably me.
Tom, I think is probably the most winningest player in ABA history.
I'm tied
Max?
with Gabe right now, I think.
No.
You're tied with Gabe.
Weren't Max and Tom on the
Jackson-
same team last year?
Jackson's 5-1.
He got traded though.
Yeah.
Jackson's 5-1.
Oh,
That's true, but Matt Tom was on the flight while they were undefeated, then went to the Liberty and they won the ship. So
Damn. Tom Lynch, valuable player.
I think me and
But who was
are
on
both
the
7 or
Liberty?
2. I think.
Max
Who was
Belzy,
also on the Liberty?
predictions for the game and player of the week.
Enforcers. And I got Tom going player of the game.
Ashton?
You know I got Tundra. Come on. Back-to-back dubs. We're on a roll. About to get number 3.
You know who else is on a roll?
I don't give a fuck.
You know who else is on a
I don't
roll?
give a fuck. We are. I'm about to drop 12 again. And I think AJ is going to get player of the week. Because I know this man's probably going to guard me. So that leaves you wide open. So I'm just going to feed it to you.
You think we can't guard AJ?
Yeah, buddy.
You can't-
We did last time.
After today,
We couldn't guard
that's a
Gabe.
reincarnation of Shaq.
He up 114 points against us.
Get ready for the last 5
He
minutes
got
for
one.
AJ to pass the ball.
I'm talking about 2 days ago.
I'm not talking about 2 days ago, bro.
All right, I'm talking about 2 days ago.
All right, Max. Not Max. Nolan. Sorry. What are your thoughts, buddy?
Just like his hairline, Belzy's gonna disappear later on in the game. So, easy win. Enforcers 21-14.
Who's your player of the game?
I would just like
You
to
just
say
need
this.
everything I need to destroy you, though.
I
You
would
need
just like
everything
to
I
say
need.
this. I would just like to say this that Jimmy actually outed you out. I didn't even realize you had a receding hairline until Jimmy told me. So
That
your
is
own
fucking
teammate
foul.
ratted you out, bro. Your own
Where?
teammate ratted you out. I'm just relaying what Jimmy said to me that his hairline's receding. So I don't know. I mean, he disappeared against us last game. I'm not worried. 21-14 again. Easy money.
All right. I remember that. No, I remember that. When I hit the game-winning shot on you, I hope you know it's all on you when you lose.
All
I hope
right,
you know.
go ahead. Do it. I'd
You
like
did
to
this.
see
You
you
did this
try.
to your team. You did this to your team.
I hope you keep the same energy.
I will keep
I
the same
cannot
energy.
believe you said that. I cannot believe that. That is
Could we
fucking
get a
I mean,
close
foul.
up of the hairline?
AJ.
yeah.
That is foul. Nolan, who's your
No,
player of the
talk.
week if that happens?
Max. Max.
You're not going to say yourself?
Max is MVP. No, I'm not gonna say myself. That's too braggadocious, dude. I'm not like
It's
that.
All right,
unrealistic.
Trano, what we got? Your turn.
Give me Tundra. They're on a 2-win streak right now. I think they're the greatest show on the court. I got Showtime Tundra in this game. Ashton, game player of the week.
Sorry.
I don't know how much they're gonna win by, but they're gonna win.
All right. Mine's going to be a little bit out of left field. Last week I deliberately picked the River Dragons because I didn't want to piss Gabe off before the game. This week I'm not scared about pissing off any of the enforcers. Like they're all really cool and chill. You know what I mean? Like
Oh no, not me.
I'm not
Not
scared about
scared.
pissing
You're
them
not
off.
scared.
And if I piss
think-
Nolan off, what's
I
he gonna
think-
do? Go out
I
and
think-
shoot 4 for 20 again?
Yeah, I think Nolan's worse when he's
I
mad.
outscored you, AJ. I outscored you.
Did you?
I outscored your whole team that game, I think.
I thought you were talking about last week because you didn't last week.
No. Yeah, but I had more assists than you, though. I was dishing it out.
Bro,
I had
2 more.
5.
2 more assists.
2 more than
All
you
right.
had.
Well, for my pick, I am going to go with my Tundra in this game. We've been playing a lot together, and I think that we've been doing well. But for player of the game, give me Jimmy Buckets. Give me Jimmy
That's
Buckets,
outrageous.
man. He's been shooting really fucking good, and I know
He
Nolan
changed
doesn't
the
want to
defense.
fucking cover him.
He needs to get
He
it.
won't cover him.
The Make-A-Wish out here?
Exactly.
Come
That's so
Exactly. No, Trey,
No,
just-
I know
Nah, exactly to the point that Nolan's not gonna cover.
Yeah,
To the-
that's what I'm saying, Trina. I'm saying they're
Mr.
not gonna
ABA,
think
you're
he's
a bum.
threat.
You're the worst player in the league. I would destroy you.
Bro, shut the
Yes,
fuck
sir.
up. You're like 10
Yes,
years
sir.
old.
The little brother on the
Yo,
way.
don't talk to him like that, AJ. Don't talk
Yo,
to him.
fuck
He'll own
you.
you on the court, AJ.
He's gone. No, but that's what I'm saying, Trina. They're thinking he's like a Make-A-Wish kid, but Jimmy can hit shots, bro. And we're gonna find him because he's gonna be
Getting
wide
him,
open
man.
because me and Belzy are gonna attract so much attention.
He always goes like he gets.
AJ, you and Ashton don't pass the. It's the AJ and Ashton show on the Tundra, dude.
Are
guys
you
won't
saying
give
I
a
don't
fuck.
pass the ball? That's like
That's
all I
crazy. Say
fucking do.
Say
You
it,
guys,
Ashton.
you guys will not give him the ball. if it comes down to the wire. Let's be real here. If you actually think he's going to get player of the game, that's outrageous. That's outrageous.
Does Ashton
Because
not lead the
he's
league in
He's
assists?
about to outscore you, Nolan. He's about to outscore you. I guarantee.
Okay.
How can you hate on
Okay.
Jimmy, man?
I'm not hating on Jimmy. Jimmy was the only guy I root for, but like to say he's a player of the game, let's temper expectations here.
I think that he's going to get a lot of open shots, and I know if he has the confidence, he will make them.
Who's going to leave him open?
You guys,
think we're
because you're
gonna
going to be
leave him
so
open?
focused on me and Ashton.
Buddy,
No.
you guys scored 14 points against us. You think we're scared of y'all?
I get that out of your
That's
skin now, AJ.
actually hilarious, bro.
Different
That's
type of team you're facing,
hilarious.
buddy. It's a different team. Whole different team. I promise
Completely
you.
different. We played a lot more together.
And you guys played against two crap teams, dude.
No,
you guys,
you're not. That's not what I'm
you guys
saying.
disappeared against
I'm
us.
saying, okay, I would
Greatest
put money on
comeback
this.
in ABA history, bro. Greatest
I
comeback
would-
in ABA history.
I would put this on record. I think that we have the
Yes.
most team practices out of all the teams,
Yeah, because you need it, because you're 2-2.
which means
That's
I
why
think
we
our
get better.
chemistry
We're
is
the
gotten
2-0
up there,
last 2
bro.
weeks. No, you know how windy it was?
Sorry, guys.
Nolan.
Man.
Nolan, you know how windy
Not
it
the
was
game.
when we
Bro,
played
y'all are
It
them?
was windy
sleeping.
for
Easy
both
potato.
teams, Trainer.
Get out there working.
It was windy
I know.
for both
That's why I'm
teams.
saying your 2 made threes had to have been luck.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean,
Trainer, have you hit one yet? Have you hit a three yet, Trainer?
Nah, but I haven't
Trainer,
shot
have
2
you
for
more than
12
3
for
points
three.
in a game?
Boys,
Have you
I
touched
think-
more than 3 points in a game,
I think
Trainer?
now's a good time to transition to one of
I've
our
scored
final segments.
more points in one game, Trainer, than
Yo,
you have.
mute
this whole
Nolan.
season.
Mute Nolan.
We're not getting anywhere with him.
All right. So one of the final segments of the pod that I love to do is I like to, whether you want to say call out or motivate, either one is fine. Pick a player that you want to see step it up this week. We'll start with Mr. ABA, Andrew Traina.
I don't know.
Who's your player?
Nah, okay. Actually, I have a good answer for this. It's not who I want to see step up, but who I want to see step down. I think
Oh.
if Nolan takes more of a role player role, that allows Tom and Cam to score more, and I think the enforcers could
Cam.
be even better.
Okay.
Nolan, do you want to respond to that or do you want to go with your term?
I'm good.
All
I
right.
said my
So what player do you want to see step it up this week? Any team in the league?
I want to see Matt Willard step up. He's been inconsistent of late. I want to see him step up and do well. That team does have a lot of talent. I agree with you, AJ. But they're 0-4, so we'll see.
But that's the thing, right? Talent doesn't always equate to wins. You just got to find the
Aren't
right
you
way.
shocked I gave an actual answer and I wasn't answering anyone?
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for doing that, Nolan. Ashton, what player do you want to see step it up this week?
You know, I really want to see Nolan step it up because
Good,
it'll look
bro.
bad for you if you don't. I don't want you to embarrass yourself 3 weeks in a row, bro. I really want you to pop off, or else this will look really bad for you, bro. Talking all this shit. I'm just looking out for you. I want
It's
you
a
to step
great
it up.
instigator, bro. I know I'm in your head now, Velzy, since I said that, so it's all good.
That was terrible, Nolan. That was
You're
awful.
you're a talented player, Velzy, so I gotta get you off your game a little.
And then you tried
Yeah,
throwing
what?
Jimmy under the bus for it too.
No. AJ, you were there when he said it. AJ, don't lie. You were there when you said it. I know you were there. I know
I
you
don't
heard him
know
say
what
it.
you're talking about.
Okay. Hey, bro.
Max, who you got?
Just-
Player you want to see step it up this week?
Someone from the Griffins. I want to say Nick Von Bergen again because I think he still took maybe less than 5 shots.
What if he doesn't play?
Oh, is he not playing?
I heard a rumor he's not going to be playing.
Oh, in that case, Jackson Schleboe, because we were really
Good pick.
expecting greatness from Jackson. I thought he was going to be a round 2 pick, kind of like a steal, and he did not show up. So I'm really hoping he gets his handles, his shot together, or something.
That's a fair one. Tommy?
I would just like to say Jackson talked so much about how he was not impressed with AJ. Jackson is probably like the only 5th round talent in the league.
Oh,
I think he would have been picked 17.
17th
Oh my
overall.
goodness, you
He
did
would
not
he
just
would
say
have
that.
picked 17.
I think that's worse than the Belsey hairline burn. Whoa.
That's your ex teammate right there.
No, he's hitting in the fucking
Whoa.
feet.
Whoa.
So Tom, is that
Damn.
your pick?
Pillow talk from
Yeah.
Tom.
No. I'd say me. I gotta step it up.
Hell yeah, Tom.
I think that like you're a good one, man. You took a good amount of shots, but like it's just some of them weren't falling, and I know that you can hit those at a good clip too. I'm rooting
Oh
for you.
wait, no, I
You wanna
changed my
play the
answer.
look.
I changed my answer. I want AJ to step it up.
All
AJ,
right.
you were missing pretty wide open shots.
I know, dude. That guy doesn't show up in the clutch.
AJ's been doing the mic and drill.
I took
He's
8
pissy
shots,
Panshay.
bro.
You don't need to.
I think you gotta find your range.
5 for 8. Like that's so fucking mid.
Shoot more, bro. As long as you shoot more. It's like
He won't though. He won't
like-
though. He'll see Max. He'll see Max in the lane, bro. He's like, pass the ball to Belsey. Let him go me out. I mean that's what he usually does.
All right.
so
So for my player that I want to see step it up, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. This is just purely what I want, bro. This is just purely what I want. No, it's not you, Nolan. I'm giving an actual answer as well. Because when I heard from Gabe and some other sources that this guy was balling in pickup, I want to see him use it in a game. And holy shit, ABA fan favorite, I want to see Dan Kelly step it up. That man apparently is a fucking baller. And I want to see him put that on the court. That's what I want to see, baby.
Should've
Eric
just said me.
Sikowski on the
Wow.
pod.
This could be our first 2-hour podcast.
Oh shit.
How we doing,
Dan
Eric?
Kelly beat me in a 1v1.
Oh, he's so
Dan
connected.
Kelly beat me in a one.
I heard about that, Tom. I
Yeah,
heard
he
about
beat me
that.
5-3.
Damn. Andrew is raising his hand.
That's real.
That shows up on my screen too, bro.
How do I stop laughing crying?
All right, Eric. We're doing player you want to step it up. Who's your pick, man?
Me.
I like it.
Me. I blow.
hashtag the honesty.
Eric, how do you think your team wins this weekend?
Score more points than the other team.
Eric, what do
We're banking on that this week, guys.
Eric, what do you have to say about the rumors?
Yeah.
Rumors. Uh-oh. Am I a part of the rumors?
There's a warrant out.
For my arrest?
Yeah, dude.
What the hell are you talking about, Nolan?
Should be you for
Warrant out.
blackstabbing me last week.
Yeah. Dude, that was so crazy to watch.
Nolan, I went to the chiropractor today.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Damn. Hey, bro, I know how that feels. I feel bad. Damn, I feel bad. Sorry. I
Tom
actually,
is a cat.
no lie. Like when I was midair, I was like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no!" And then immediately when you went down, I was like, "Oh no, oh no, no!" I didn't mean to do
It
it.
didn't look that bad on the camera. My tailbone was hurting though.
That is another game where Eric takes a
Yeah.
hard foul.
I apologize, Eric. That is not of my character.
It happens. It happens. How do I make it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would just like to say, most of the things I say on the pod do not reflect my character in real life, guys. I'm a nice guy. Yeah.
Boy.
After what you said about Velzy?
Oh, come on. It was all good fun. I kind of.
That's so fucking low, dude. Come on.
Yo, what Tom said about Jackson was kind of out of pocket, too. He called him a 5th round pick.
Yeah, but that's within the league, bro. You're taking it personal.
Yo, I'm just saying what his boy said. I'm
Don't blame
relaying the
Jimmy.
message. No,
That's a clip right there, though.
look, bro.
Because everyone was like,
That's what I'm here for.
God damn, bro.
All love, though, Velzy. All love. It's all love. It's all in comedy.
If you're talking about my hairline, bro, look at your forehead, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. You got a damn
Oh, it's just a
bro.
camera angle. No, I kind of say have
Come on,
receding
bro.
hairline.
Your shit receding more than me, bro. Look at this shit. What?
That's fine. You know what? I wear it with pride, though, Velzy. You like to hide it. You know, you got your hair down like this. You're trying to hide
What are you talking
it.
You're so fucking wrong for that.
I can't wait to
Max,
go
you
against
should
Velzy
trade
on
him for
Saturday.
that.
No.
There's nobody.
By the way, Max, I heard a rumor about you.
What's up?
The rumor was
Yeah. What is this? What is this, Max? Trader said that I'm getting traded. I'm going to be in a Griffin shirt on Saturday.
For who? Who would I trade you for?
I don't know, man. I think Trader's just being bullshit.
Yeah, he is. I literally went on the pod and said I'm never trading anybody on my team.
Good
really,
GM.
even if no one blew up a children's hospital.
Whoa! What the hell?
Is that
What?
Is that a rumor?
What
Hey,
the hell?
listen, man.
I'm
I'm
not
just
the
saying what I'm
Joker.
hearing.
Yeah. I've
Bro,
heard that.
yo, it looks like Trader's at a children's hospital right now. What the hell? What's going on?
What?
Is that the DMV?
What are you talking about?
He's got his girl with him.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my god.
All right, what's our next topic? Come on, AJ. Be a
All
better
right,
host.
so we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna wrap it up with final thoughts on award predictions. So who you have winning it at the end of the year, bro? All right, like finals MVP. Start with that. Everybody, give me what you got.
Like, who's winning the finals?
Who's winning finals and finals MVP?
Give me the Griffins and give me Nick D final as MVP.
You think Gabe's gonna pull the trigger?
No, come back to me. Come back to me.
All right, Nolan.
What was the question?
Finals MVP and finals pick.
Max Enforcers.
Who you have yourself facing?
River Dragons. I'll
Belzy,
never
what
say
you
your
got?
team. I have a beef with your whole team, AJ. I'm never supporting you guys in any way possible. If the Griffins play you, I'm picking the Griffins. Not finding 100 reasons to pick the Griffins. Hate your team. Team's filled with a bunch of goons.
The biggest goon in the league.
My Goonie Goons the Gooniest.
I think we should get a Bosley sponsor.
We're working on that one
That's just
too.
me.
Working on that one too. Eric, I'm curious to know what you think about Mr. Chatterbox over here, because he plays a very dirty game.
I do not play. Okay. Let's be real here. That foul does not reflect how I play.
I can't talk shit about anyone until I make more than 4 shots.
It's a good point, but Eric, you were probably the best player on the court for your team last week.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I played like 5 minutes.
I think you had the best
know.
plus minus.
But you had
Did you
in
call
5
me?
minutes,
That's
you
negative.
had more
But that's
points than
negative.
Jackson did for the entire game.
What's up?
In your 5 minutes, you had more points than Jackson did the entire game.
Me and Jackson played like the same amount.
No, he played a lot, bro.
He
I'm
shot
telling you.
like 700
Yeah,
times.
Jackson played a lot more
I
than
shot
you.
6 times.
No, yeah, Jackson shot like 700 times.
Jackson went 1 for 15. You were 2 for 6.
I'm not gonna talk shit about my teammates.
I'm telling you, if Eric goes off, he is probably the only way the Griffins can win a game.
AJ, I haven't gone off yet.
But
Yeah.
that means you're due.
Yeah is the key word, Eric.
Yet.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to the courts tomorrow early
Respect.
by myself.
Of
No
that.
one
You know,
followed me.
right after this.
Are you talking about
we
the
at
ones
Are we
at
at
night?
the apartment under the lake courts?
Yeah,
All right, I'm there.
I'm there.
Those are so fucking cool. We should do the playoffs there,
Wait,
bro.
where are they? Where are those courts?
At 1 a.m.
1 a.m. is crazy.
That's my prime
Wait,
time.
where are those
You
courts?
can't get up at 8 a.m., Ashton.
I know, dude. That dude always shows up 15 minutes late, dude. That guy's eternally on the toilet.
Bro, keep
Yeah.
Belty's name out of your mouth. Like, you're so far up his dick, bro. God damn.
What?
Like,
What?
why am I in your head so much, bro?
Why am I in
Everyone's
yours,
in his
dude?
You're not in his head.
Speak my name.
Dude, you looked a little flustered when I came at you, dude.
I was chilling. I'm still chilling.
All right.
Nolan and Belzy is not a rivalry, bro. Belzy owns you. You are his
Say
son.
one side of rivalry. I do
No,
not fear you.
how
no.
does he own me?
I fear
AJ,
you.
did he outscore me when I went against him?
He's
does he
miles
own me?
ahead of you.
How does he own me? Okay, then prove it then. I mean, he didn't score. Then why didn't he outscore me then if he's miles better than me? Do you tell me? Don't shake your head. Tell me how he's miles better than me if he didn't outscore me. If he's that much better than me, he should be outscoring me every game.
He's better
How
than
many
you in
points you got?
every fucking category.
You scored what?
I don't
You
know.
scored what? 3?
I
That's what I
scored
thought.
9 against you.
You
Nolan
scored
went
what?
9
3?
against you.
overall.
I scored 9
You
against
are-
you, bro.
Exactly.
Nolan, he has more. He has more
himself.
points than you. He has more assists than you. He has better field goal percentage than you. He has better
Yeah, who's
two-point
got more
percentage.
rebounds? I got more rebounds than him.
That's a good question. That's a good question, Trina.
What?
Basket.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the pink monster? Like the energy drink?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
I'll bring
We got 5 minutes.
12 of them for the AB.
I think we're
Okay, let's end this pod because I don't want to use up all my hard drive space.
Yeah.
Boys, we're gonna go around and we're gonna say our final statement / if you want to throw a hot take or you want to call someone out, your call. Just end it with a line. All right, Trina, you're up first.
I have a mock trade.
Ooh,
Tundra get Eric, Griffins get me and Tom, and Enforcers get Noah.
Hell no. Hell
Max
no.
would never do that.
Hell no.
Max would
I
never
made that
trade
at like
Tom.
3
Are you
a.m.
kidding
one
me?
night.
You're
But
bugging.
I think that does make Griffins play or contenders.
They're 0-4. They need a lot more than that.
Nah.
Nolan, what you got? Final line.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking back on this. Some of the words that I said, I probably shouldn't have said. But
Are we
I'm
getting an
the heel of this
apology?
league, so I'll play it. I'm not gonna apologize, but let this be known that the words are just, they don't reflect my character. All right, I'm just putting on a show here for the pod. All right, I make this pod interesting. I understand that. So let's have a good game on Saturday. I'm excited to play you guys. You guys probably are the best team in the league, but I won. Best other best team in the league. All right, we're 4-0.
Flip it.
But no, I'm excited to play you guys.
30,
It should be a good game.
What you saying, Max?
Like, what's our point differential for like points for and
Plus-
against? It's like 32.
That's just defense.
That's my
That's
lucky
defense
number.
too.
though.
You guys scored by like 3 points.
We outscored you by like 7 points.
You've played the Griffins twice.
That is a good point.
That's like,
That's just one bad game away.
I don't know. We did it every time.
Max, what's your final line for the pod? You can go out on 5-0. All right, Belzy, what you got to say?
I'll see you when I see you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll see you when I see you.
Eric, you got a note you want to leave it off on? Oh, he's zipping it.
I'm questionable for Saturday, but probable.
Questionable but probable. I'm gonna end the pod with this. I want to thank everyone for coming on. Andrew Trina, my co-host, Nolan, the banter king himself, Ashton, Kobe Velzy,
Okay.
League MVP candidate, Max Waz,
Whoa.
Eric, the
You
sharpshooter
did not just say
Sinkowski.
that.
And I would like to leave it off on this note. I think the Griffins get their first win this weekend. And I think that
That's not what
player
you
of the
said.
game, Jackson Chobowie, thank you to our sponsors.
I agree.
That wraps up ABA Week 4 pod. I will see you next week. And as always, A-Town down, we out.